are substantive issues in the bill, the tax increases that are allegedly not there.
But they say middle class won't get hit.
And the fact is that if that's true, my amendment wouldn't have changed the bill. Because I didn't take any of the specific taxes out. I said, let's not allow any of the taxes in this bill to be paid by people who are in the middle class. And they knew that hundreds of billions of dollars of this tax increase was going to fall squarely on the middle class.
But you're saying they're not going to unleash that for a while yet.
Yeah, it will take about 6 or 8 years as all of the taxes and all of the spending kick in.
Yes.
But if you look at a full 10-year period, once everything is kicked in, it's not $600 billion. It's more like $1.2 trillion of new taxes. Hundreds of thousands of it will fall on the middle class.
All right, Senator, thank you very much. You're one of the few guys who hasn't left panel. It's going to be coming soon. All right.
Hello, this is William Hahn. I spoke to you this morning about the 4 tickets to go on a helicopter on Sunday at around 10 o'clock for about $3.39 each. I want to get the 4, and please give me a call back in 1508 and figure out how do we confirm that. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.
In crunching the numbers, you found out that it's not necessarily, as the senator pointed out, just the very rich who will get sort of sucked into this.
Well, over time, it will not be, Neil. I mean, remember, back in 1969, when the AMT, everybody's favorite alternative minimum tax, was enacted, only 19,000 households, rich of the rich, were captured in 1970, the first year it hit. Now it's 25 million households. You know why? It wasn't indexed to inflation. It'll make you bet me that by the time the Mets win the World Series, you'll bring me minimum wage.
But now, the argument against that, and a lot of Democrats agree, and you're right about that provision, it's not indexed to inflation, but it would take quite a ways for us to get up to those levels that would suck in so many more of the middle class. Let's say,
well, that's the case. I mean, listen, it may not impact us at our age, but you have kids, I've got a daughter. When they're our age, right, when they're growing and they're starting a family, that's when it's going to get hit. This argument, this tax argument, the argument we have every year, Neil, over AMT, and now, of course, Congress can't get rid of it. They rely on it, right? It's like a drug they need for taxes. This is, again, the same argument. It's a small percentage of the people, they can afford it. Don't worry. But if the numbers remain the same, the 200, 250 that the senator was just speaking about, in 30 years, that's probably going to capture, what, a quarter to half of the United States middle class. Because just the power of inflation, candy used to cost a nickel too.
so just about the time you're turning 50.
I mean, like tomorrow. With all this stuff going on, I'm aging in dome years now.
All right, Brian Sullivan, he really is this, one of the star players across the business, and a proper jet interview. What this guy can get out of it is explosive. Brian, thank you very much. My friend Brian Sullivan of Fox Business, which is, we don't get, by the way, as I say, the nation's capital, demanded to make it long. We're following so much right now at this hour, including all these companies that are coming out and saying that this is going to impact them a lot more substantially than earlier thought, just as the good senator was pointing out with us before as well. Now we're hearing that those healthcare CEOs, remember when they were identified throughout the process, you would think...
Yes, Tracy, I'm staying in the Planet Hollywood Westgate in Las Vegas in room 1508 until April 1st, and I'd like to extend my reservation until the following Monday. Yeah, till April 1st. Okay, they told me I had to get it with you before they could do anything. So if you're going to connect me, can you connect us together? But last time they tried that, it hung up on me. My room number is 1508. So if I lose you, will you call me back? 1508. Hun, H-U-H-N. I wanted to extend it from April 1st to the following Monday, whatever that is. Do you need to know the date? Yeah. Okay.
I can see why.
Woman down from nasal allergy attack, but we've got the ammunition she needs. Ameris. Ameris works differently than many other allergy medications.
Amneris fights nasal allergy symptoms that occur from allergic inflammation. Relieve those symptoms with Amneris. Side effects may include headache, nosebleed, and sore throat. Her nose is at ease. We have liftoff! Remember, Amneris. Ask your doctor. In the battle against nasal allergy symptoms, Amneris combats the cause.
Through Sunday, it's Dollar Days at Pep Boys, and the buck shop's here. Buy any 3 installed Infinity tires and get the 4th for $1. Buy 3, get the 4th tire for $1 instantly. Get a Penza do-it-yourself oil change for just $15. When the light comes on, just come in. Pep Boys, come everything boys. Call 1-800-PEP-BOYS or visit PepBoys.com.
Everywhere I turn, people are talking about gold prices. Gold has risen to new records. Gold prices have tripled in value since 2001. Gold is up almost 40% in the past 2 years. That's right, 40%. Not many investments compete with that type of performance during the same period. Isn't it time you add gold to your portfolio?
Okay, I physically went down there and they said I actually need to physically call you first. So can you give me a reservation number? Give me some kind of number where I can go down there and say I already called you.
Through the steps to get started and answer any questions you may have. It's easy to own gold. Learn how you can acquire physical gold that is delivered directly to you. Call Gold, a company with more than $500 million in annual sales, helping investors like you and me acquire gold for nearly 50 years. Call today and get your free investor's kit and learn why you should own gold.
It's the final stage of the Lincoln Launch event with 24-month leases and flexible financing. Now, lease a Lincoln MKZ for 24 months for just $399 a month. The Lincoln Launch event ends March 31st.
Right now, the system works very well for the insurance companies, but it doesn't work so well for the American people. If anyone here truly believes our health insurance system is working well for people, I respect your right to say so, but I just don't agree. And the insurance companies continue to ration healthcare based on who's sick and who's
Okay.
The days of the insurance industry running roughshod
They'll be able to know that.
on the American people are over.
All right, you get the idea. The American health insurance companies, even
Okay.
the president on the good side of angels, and that's kind of been the theme again and again and again.
Right.
So going after healthcare CEOs is sort of like a political gift that keeps giving. What we thought here is
And that's what they advised me that I needed to call you. So now we can advise it back and forth.
Maybe they could go on to figuring out how the insurance
No problem.
companies
Okay.
figure out this thing and their role and place in it. That is not the case. That last fight, of course, coming from the president
Okay.
just yesterday.
Right.
So
Exactly.
there's already
Okay.
all of these
Thanks a
things.
lot.
Still a
Bye-bye.
very big issue with him, and these insurance guys are still a big issue with him as well. Karen, the guy made George right now, the CEO of America's Health Insurance Plan, better known as him. But Karen, I guess you and I chatted before about this. The only surprise here is that you're still the gift that keeps giving. What do you think of that?
Well, I think that it doesn't get anybody covered. It doesn't bring down costs. So it has a limited bandwidth in terms of the purpose. And I think the working men and women of our industry are out there every day, Neil, doing a good job and trying to make sure that the people they're serving are getting the best
Do
possible
you think
care.
he's putting folks on notice? Your premiums are going to rise because these guys are going to try to stick it to you on last time. So you're damned if you do, damned if you don't. In other words, your costs might get prohibitive, but if you raise rates in this environment, you know what I mean?
Well, costs have been tabled in this discussion, as you've made the point before on your show. We're going to have to combat the costs because that's the problem that people on Capitol Hill, right up there, don't want to confront. And we need to confront it as a country if we're going to get this system to be sustainable over time. And that's what everybody
But
wants.
isn't there something else going on? One thing the president said yesterday, almost no one caught this in a speech in Iowa, but it was a remark that I think was off prompter. But it concerns something near and dear to you. This is when the president was here.
It moves us in the direction of universal health care coverage in this country, and that's why everybody here fought so hard for it.
Of universal health care coverage.
We need
Maybe
to,
that ultimately is the goal.
I think we need to get everybody covered. I think we can do it as a
But I think the
country.
inference there, without you guys,
I think that maybe the